Hello everyone and welcome back to our English course. Today we continue with Unit 8, Part 2, which is entitled Just Imagine. The contents of this video include simple definitions and background information about adjectives, the difference between base adjectives and strong adjectives, followed by an exercise about matching base adjectives to strong adjectives with the same meaning. Then we will also cover suggestions. We will define them and give examples about them. We will also talk about the forms of suggestions in English, and then we will have an exercise about making suggestions for a number of situations. The first question that could be asked is, what is an adjective? An adjective generally is a word that we use to describe a person, place, or a thing. The adjective could modify a noun or a pronoun. Without adjectives, we would not know if we had a good vacation or a bad one. Generally speaking, adjectives provide further information about an object's size, shape, age, color, origin, or material. Here are some examples of adjectives in action. About size, we may have the example, it's a big table. Shape, it's a round table. Age, it's an old table. Color, it's a brown table. Origin, it's an English table. Material, it's a wooden table. Opinion, it's a lovely table. Observation, it's a broken table. Purpose, it's a coffee table. So as you see here, we can use a wide array of adjectives to describe things. And here is an exercise about the use of base and strong adjectives. Some adjectives have the idea of very. They are intensified by themselves. Look at these examples. A huge windfall is equal to a very big windfall. Miserable person equals a very unhappy person. So the exercise is to match base adjectives with strong adjectives basing on meaning. So for example, we have the adjective tired, and the strong adjective of this base adjective is exhausted. And here is the difference between base adjectives and strong adjectives. Adjectives in general can be classified into base adjectives and strong adjectives. Base adjectives give neutral description of the thing being described, while strong adjectives are intensified by themselves. They give exaggeration description of the thing being described. We can make adjectives more extreme with adverbs such as very and absolutely. We can say their house is very big and their garden is absolutely enormous. However, we can use very only with base adjectives. So we say very tired and we don't say very exhausted because the adjective tired is base adjective. And we can say absolutely only with strong adjectives. So we say absolutely wonderful and we don't say absolutely good. The adverb really can be used with both base adjectives and strong adjectives. So we can say really tired and really exhausted. And here is the second topic of our presentation today. It's making suggestions. A suggestion is an idea someone proposes. It could be accepted or rejected, and that depends on the opinion of the person who receives the suggestion. For example, when someone gives an order, like in the military, it has to be carried out. On the other hand, the suggestion is an idea that's optional, At a restaurant, a waiter may make a suggestion of a good soup. A friend could make a suggestion of a fun movie. If you are new in town, you might ask for suggestions of good neighborhoods. Suggestions are ideas that can be taken or rejected. It's up to the person who receives the suggestion. Making suggestions can take different forms. If we make a suggestion, it means that we mention a possible course of action to someone. There are a number of expressions which we can use to make suggestions. Number one is how about or what about plus a verb in the ing. For example, we say how about starting a book club. Number two, how about plus present simple. So we say, how about I pick you up at 8 o'clock on my way to the airport. 3. Why not? We say, why not treat yourself to a meal at the Icon restaurant? 4. Why don't? You look really tired. Why don't you take some time out and rest? 5. Let's and let's not. For example, we say, let's call Michael and see if he knows how to fix it. Or, let's not argue about this. 6. Could and couldn't. You could say, you could wear your red dress and your black shoes. Or, couldn't you get up early in the morning to finish it? And finally, shall I or shall we? We say, shall I buy her a book as a birthday present? Here is an exercise about making suggestions. Here you are asked to make suggestions for these situations. You can use different ways of making suggestions. For number one, the situation is you both have the evening free and there is nothing good on TV. So you can say, let's go to the cinema. Or let's visit a friend. Now it's the end of our presentation for today. Thank you so much. If you have questions or need help, please never hesitate to get in touch.